Can you introduce yourself for us?
Yes, my name is Brian Gibbons. I'm the Homeless Outreach Supervisor for Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services.
Can you tell us a little bit about your interactions with the homeless in the area?
Yeah, we do homeless outreach, and we place people in apartments, and then we work to keep people in apartments. So our biggest job is identifying people. So as we speak, because I'm doing that right now today, there's 31 people living outside in tents that we supply them. And we give them sleeping bags, tents. Some of them are in abandoned buildings. A few are in abandoned cars. And so until we get them housing, we deliver food and water. And then when it gets really bad in the summer when it's really hot, or in the winter when it's really cold, we give them some short-term, by that I mean an hour, a day or two housing. And then we have to move them out, and so we move them all around. And then we get them all their IDs and everything they need to apply for housing. And then eventually, which happened 3 times this week, and it's a blessing from God, we get housing for these people. And then the real work begins, because they've been homeless for so long. You know, you got to go through the whole process of how you deal with tenants, other tenants, and the landlord, and paying your rent, keeping the noise down. And because the homeless are such kind people, if you get a place for one person, the next day when you go there, they might have 3 or 4 people who are outside sleeping there for the night. And of course that can't happen because they'll get evicted. So there's a lot of work once they get placed.
Right. Seems like a pretty intensive process.
Yes, it is. Yep.
So do you see any value or importance in event days like today at Project Homeless Connect?
Oh yeah, first of all, I'll start with the United Way. They're awesome. I mean, the funding is always a problem, so we often get help from the United Way. A day like this is, you know, one-stop shopping. All the homeless, I probably drove about 15 people here today. You know, for everything that happens here today, it's great. It's a blessing. It's fun for us. And they talk about it for months after. And they keep asking, when's it coming up? So it's, you know, it's the word on the street is it's coming, it's coming, it's coming. So this year they were actually confused. A few people showed up last week.
So what type of value do you think it brings to your clients?
Well, first of all, it's welcoming. I mean, our clients have a lot of doors slammed on their face during the day. I mean, they get chased from here and there. They get chased from where they're living. Often they don't have family. So here they come in, and people greet them, are kind to them, are welcoming, and give them stuff. So they feel valued. People are treating them like a human being.
Right. And how about something like the healthcare services as well?
Oh, it's a home run. All that stuff is a home run, because that's difficult to access. I mean, there's a lot of problems with accessing health care. From lack of IDs, sometimes, you know, the clients don't want to go. We have clients that haven't been to the doctor in 20 or 30 years, and they're walking around, they might have diabetes, they're walking around with shoes that are 2 sizes too small or 2 sizes too big. Their socks are wet in the winter. There are holes in their shoes, so there's serious health problems. And they're afraid because they might be coughing, or they might, you know, have blood in their stool, and they're afraid to go to the doctor. So it's very sad. The other thing is that they walk around. I mean, I'm such a baby. If I have a cleaning of my teeth, I want gas, you know, but these clients walk around with, you know, teeth that need to be removed, and they just wake up in the morning and that's their day. They're in pain. Back pain, feet pain, stomach problems. So healthcare is huge.
Thank you. I think that pretty much wraps up everything. You answered
All
so
right.
many questions without me even having to ask them. So.
All right.
Is there anything else you want to add? That you think
This is a home run. The United Way is a home run, because there's no way we could do this with the funding that we get. And the good news in Waterbury is, you know, all the providers are on the same team. We have the same uniforms on. So I think, you know, if you're going to be homeless, Waterbury is a good place to be homeless, because people care and they help. The one thing that's missing is, I just said how many people slept out last night, but they're not the same people from last year. Those people are in apartments. These are new people that some are from Waterbury, some aren't. And so it's kind of like they keep coming. So we just placed 3 people this week, and we're all excited and happy about that. And then, we went out today and we met 2 new people, which is very sad. But so, you just got to keep this going.
Right. Is there anything you want to say with the hospitality center?
The hospitality center, I had black hair when I first started the idea of the hospitality center. Every year we talk about that. Clients don't have a place to take a shower, and if they did take a shower, they have no place to wash their clothes. So even if we get them showers, which we did, we bring them to other people's apartments, get them showered, they often have to put on the old clothes, or vice versa. We get them clothes, but they didn't take a shower. So now we have the hospitality center, which, is washer, dryer, showers, and just, again, a nice welcoming place. And again, that's, we couldn't do that on our own. So that is a home run. That's a great place.
Is there one thing quickly that you think might improve the overall system?
Housing, more housing, and that's not Waterbury, that's not Connecticut, that's from Washington, D.C. And we really need affordable, safe, affordable housing. So, that's my wish, that's my desire. Everything else is working. You're not going to starve in this city. There's kind people, there's food banks, there's what am I trying to say? Food pantries all over the place. There's churches all over the place. So you're not going to starve in this city, but the biggest problem is safe, affordable housing. So through the continuum of care and the 10-year plan, we're getting housing. That's the good news. The bad news is the homeless just keep coming. So we just need more housing, and then we'll be okay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, and thank you for you guys, what you're doing.